But yo, what's happening? What is happening? This is Hip Hop Heaven up in here. Hip Hop Heaven, the greatest hip hop station on the face of the earth. Why? What makes my channel different? I actually buy the vinyls. I actually buy the albums because music is definitely my kind of thing, right? Why subscribe to Hip Hop Heaven? Because as I said, it's the greatest YouTube channel in the world for hip hop music. It certainly is going to be the greatest YouTube channel in the world, and that's a fact. Anyone that's into real hip hop music, you need to subscribe to this channel. But enough, and plus I set that buy me a coffee thing up, so if you're feeling generous, I put a lot of thought and effort into this shit, you can buy a motherfucker a coffee. But anyway, moving on, this is part two of the music to be murdered by side A. I did the first 10 songs about a month ago on this one, Music to be Murdered By, and I gave it an 8 out of 10, and this is part two of part two, so you're gonna have to go back and you're gonna have to look at part one, the way I'm getting into each track as it goes on. But enough said, we're moving on, and this is part two of part two, right? So it stopped off at number 10, right? On the last one. Right, so we're jumping into blah, 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 blah. First of all, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I love it. It has the Alfred Hitchcock thing going into it, like the Alfred, like the Psycho, you know what I mean? Anyone out there that's into hip-hop and knows the game, the Music to be Murdered By, I'm pretty sure you get it, you know what I mean? But anyway, for those that don't, welcome to the channel, motherfuckers. Moving on, right, so it's finished up at number 10, we jump into number 11, Stepdad, right? So Stepdad is the intro, it's like the second part of the album, right? So it's only an intro, funny little intro, Stepdad. Then we jump into number 12, Stepdad. It's a song dissing the stepdad. It's a fiction song, I'm pretty sure, but anyone that has a stepdad, I'm pretty sure that they can relate to it. So it's a song about a kid hating the stepdad and how the stepdad's with the ma and the stepdad's just trying to get little rises out of the kid and stuff like that. By doing stupid shit like leaving the lights on and saying that he was the one that left the lights on and all, and keeps fucking wrecking his head and everything. And the first verse and the second verse, like, is about the stepdad pissing the kid off like a motherfucker, and then in the last verse, the kid then finally takes things into his own hands and baits up the fucking stepdad, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's a great beat, fun track. It's a good fun track and all, you know what I mean? It's a fiction track, you know what I mean? Because obviously Eminem didn't batter his stepdad to death and stuff, but it is a fun fucking track. But at the same time, there's some stuff in there where anyone out there that has a stepdad, they'll relate to, you know what I mean? So we're jumping into number 13, Marsh. I could be. Wait, what's he say? I could keep beefing. The fuck's the point? I can make it real difficult for motherfuckers to roll themselves a joint if you're still looking for smoke. Yeah. Anyway, Marsh, yeah, it's a fun track, good beat, you know what I mean? Just a fun track fooling around, full of rhymes, wordplay, stuff like that. Just one of them fun little tracks that they throw on the album. Jumping into number 14, Never Love Again. Probably one of my favourite tracks on it. So it sounds like it's a song, people, with... It sounds like it's a song with a man having trouble with a woman in a relationship and shit like that. But it's really about him having his relationship with pills. Great story about storytelling in it about his relationship with the pills and stuff like that. Real fun track on the album. The beat switches up in the third verse. And it's fucking brilliant and all. And then, like, as I said, it's a song about him having a relationship with pills, or anyone out there, you know what I mean? But yeah, the particular song is about pills. It's not about a woman and a bloke or anything like that. It's about him having his relationship with pills. Great song, definitely the way he like just rhymes everything and wordplay and all like in it is fucking brilliant and all. And at the end, then he's like how the pills affect him, and now he's finished and he's done with it. He's ending the relationship by flushing them down the motherfucking toilet and whatnot. Um, Jumping into Little Engine, like I try and do these music reviews as quick as I can, and I know how to break down bars and stuff like that, but rather than do a whole fucking 30 to 50 minute fucking video, I'd rather just bounce in and tell you a little bit about what the track is about, and then you can go and listen to it, and then you can form your own opinion. But yeah, definitely Never Love Again is a solid track on that, about him having a relationship with pills. Jumping into Little Engine, a fun track, sick motherfucking beat. Mentions fucking Marilyn Monroe overdose what and Sharon Tate coming home to a horrible fate. Yes, we know all about that, don't we? Charlie Manson and the killings that went up there, you know what I mean? You have to pay attention when you listen to Eminem. Little things is gonna fly over your head. But yeah, Little Engine, moving on to number 16, Lock It Up. Sick beat, fun track, this and that Muppet Joe Buttons that used to be in Slaughterhouse. He thought the grass was greener on the other side, but it wasn't. He should have stick him with Slaughterhouse. You done fuck. So I just want to say, fuck you, Joe, too. I have no time for cowards or two-faced motherfuckers. So if you're one of them and easily offended, get off my fucking channel. But anyway, yeah, he disses Joe Button. And then it was really funny, you know, Bizarre there with D12, right? There was a little thing when the Revival track list came out. Joe Button was trying to, like, for views on his show, was trying to get everybody to fucking, like, diss the Revival album. But Jonah Lucas held his own on the show. He was like, sure, you didn't even hear the fucking track lists. You didn't even hear the track list yet. Oh, sorry, you seen the track list, so you didn't even hear the songs yet, and they were forming an opinion. Everybody that's an Eminem fan knows how Revival went down, which I actually, yeah, it was definitely his worst album. But if any other rapper did an album like Revival, it would have been fucking triple platinum and whatnot. Revival would be my least favourite Eminem album, but there was definitely some bangers on that. I still return to Revival now and again. I also have that on vinyl, so check that out on the Oak. I did a little quick review on Revival too. But anyway, this is that. And then coming back to Bizarre is what I was saying. El Bizarre, you gotta love Bizarre. Never changed. That's why like me, I am exactly the same. You know what I mean? It's in fact, like, the only difference is when I have to get something done, I'll do it. I'm more ambitious now. I'm more focused now. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't take life too seriously, or idiots in life neither too seriously. So I love Bizarre because he's the exact same Bizarre as from the very first Devil's Night album. So Bizarre then when Joe Button was doing like this and Eminem, Bizarre did a track. Bizarre was very funny. It has to be like the first motherfucking rapper to ever slag another rapper's dog. A fucking dog. And Bizarre goes like that. Remember the lyric and all, Bizarre? Damn, you love that dog to death. Good. So you can watch him take his last breath. Hilarious shit. Check that out. But then actually the funny thing is the fucking dog died. And then Bizarre went on apologising, saying he didn't, you know, he's sorry for the loss of the dog. You know, I mean, Bizarre, if you ever stumble across this video, you shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? I'm a very simple man. I'm a very simple man. I don't want a problem with anybody. But if somebody wants a problem with me, you know, it's no problem. You know what I mean? I'm a peaceful person, but really, cop the fuck on. But if someone came at me in like a rap beef or a rap battle or anything in a supermarket or walking down the street or whatever, I don't want the problem. But if you want the problem, we'll see then. But I mean, don't be starting on people, you know what I mean, for nothing. You know what I mean? Be peaceful and enjoy your life. But Bizarre, anyway, he did the song, right, about the dog. And then the dog dies, and then he apologises. If that was me, I would have done the song. I wouldn't have gotten on saying fucking nothing. It's a hip-hop. It's hip-hop. It's hip-hop. It's a competitive hip-hop sports. It's just hip-hop. But anyway, before I go into a big rant about that, we're moving on from that. But anyway, yeah, lock it up. Um, yeah, Eminem and all, like, this is Joe Button in there calling him he's a traitor and shit like that. Then we jump into the song number 17, Farewell. Ladies, ladies out there, this is for the ladies, the lovely ladies out there, yeah. You and your motherfucking head games. To the ladies out there, farewell, this one is for you. Um, yeah, so it's a song like Farewell, and it's Eminem like talking about women with their mind games and how like men fall sometimes, and then like the way women go on, and you know what I mean. And it's a fun song, but it's a true song, and the way women like make you feel sometimes you want to hold them, choke them, strangle them, all kinds of fucking shit. But it's a fun track. Me personally, I'm a very simple man. If I like a woman, put it this way: man likes woman, woman likes man. Great, let's date. See what happens. But don't play any head games with me. If you play head games with me, you're being replaced by the end of the fucking week with a different woman. It's as simple as that. Peace. Yeah, so farewell. Yeah, it's for the ladies. Ladies. If you meet a good bloke, don't let him go. Because I'm telling you, if I ever date you and you're playing head games with me, I am gone. I have dated women that used to chase used to still do chase the fuck out of me. And then when I start dropping the guard down a little bit and I'm like showing a little bit of interest, they play these stupid games, and guess what? That's when you lose. If you want to play stupid games, you're going to get stupid prizes, right? Date me. Man likes woman. Woman likes man. Keep it simple. The minute the games come, I'm out of here because I don't do that. So farewell, it's like a fun. That's the name of it as well, farewell. So it's like a fun track. It's a fun track about situations like that, but put in a fun mode. Jumping out of that, then number 18, No Regrets. Sick beat, brilliant song about people wanting the old Slim Shady, and him basically saying, oh, you want the old Slim Shady that used to take pills and used to do all the kinds of stuff like that and all, and basically saying the shit he had to go through and all, and people like, oh, I want the old Shady and blah blah blah. He's done with that, but he's saying that if he had to go back and if he could change anything in his career, he wouldn't change shit. And then he references like the MGK that time, with the MGK, which if you listen, he has a lyric in there saying, what was he says? Like, I'm trying to think. Bear with me. What? Because I do this off the bat of the head with me memory. What he says something like some. Oh yeah, he goes, some will get the kill shot. Some I just barely nicked them. Now that comes across as he gave MGK the kill shot, right? Check that track out, and then this only my opinion, I think he could be referencing Nick Cannon going, some I barely nicked him. Meaning when Nick Cannon tried to diss him, he didn't even respond, because, you know what I mean, I'd even win in a rap battle between Nick Cannon, periodly. And anyway, moving on from that. But wait, going back into number 18. Let me see. Yeah, is that all I want to say about that? No Regrets. Yeah, and basically about the diss actually in the track Fall that was on Kamikaze, when he dissed Tyler the Creator and a few others and all. Fuck Tyler the Creator. Tyler create nothing. As Eminem says it on the song Fall, Tyler create nothing. Look, I'm not getting into it. Fuck him. I don't even know why Eminem even says in the track in the first place. I should have referenced in the fake ones. Look, it's simple. If somebody comes at you, you fucking come back at them, and it's as simple as that. So Tyler the Creator and a load of rappers were dissing Revival. He did what he had to do. It's as simple as that. But then he's like, you should have just aimed for the snakes and the fake ones, and they can get fucked with all dildos at once and all. You know what I mean? Tyler the Creator. But anyway, stuff like that. And then he talks about the song of Rose and the way like today's rappers and all try and bring out his daughter and call out Haley all the fucking time and to try and get a raise, and because so many people are doing that now, trying to call out Haley to get a raise album, that he just doesn't bother anymore, because you know what I mean, at the end of the day he doesn't need to prove shit to none of them. So yeah, great track, serious beat, and then he goes, "Me enemies ain't put it into me yet" as well, you know what I mean. Moving on, number 19, I Will, fucking banger of a track. Slaughterhouse all over this motherfucker. That would have been you, Joe, if you had it just fucking being loyal. But nah, some people haven't got a loyal bone in their motherfucking body. But anyway, I Will, absolute banger of track. Slaughterhouse, one of my favourite songs on the album. And Eminem then finally gives a little diss to Splinter out of the Turtles. Now, if you don't know who Splinter out of the Turtles is, let me tell you who Splinter out of the Turtles is. Lord Jamar. The little nobody rapper. Lord Jamar. Splinter out of the Turtles. So, yeah. Lord Jamar, I never heard of Lord Jamar until 2017, when he just basically popped up out of the sewer and started dissing Eminem and blah 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 and this, that, and the other. And then he started doing shows with that fool of a thing, Flayed. I don't even know how that idiot has got 6-7 million. He's a clown of a yoke. I heard like a lot of rappers go on to a show, but I heard Lloyd Banks and all even said he's a fucking clown. He wouldn't go on. But anyway, Lord Jamar just be on there every fucking week having muffins and cups of tea and all, sitting around like grannies talking about Eminem and blah 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 and this, that, and the other and all. So Eminem pokes a couple of jabs at Lord Jamar, aka Splinter out of the Turtles. Now here, if you're listening to this, right, look up Splinter out of the Turtles and then Google Lord Jamar. I'm surprised Google even knows who the motherfucker is. But I never heard of this muppet. Apparently he was in a rap group back in the day and all. And Eminem even disses him on the song I Will. He's like, yeah, your group was off the chain, but you were the weakest link. Meaning this cunt couldn't rap for shit or even put a sentence together. But anyway, yeah, I'll leave it at that, because trust me, if I go on to a rant, you don't want me going on a rant. Number 19, I Will. Slaughterhouse, every one of them kills that things, and I love every one of them on that track. And it's also a kick up the hole to your man Joe, that if he had to stay in loyal, he would have been on that track. So it's a little dig, you know, a little dig there, you know. But anyway, that's it. 20, it jumps into the Alfred intro. Portions of the proceeding were recorded. That means there was more to come, and that's when the Music to Be Murdered By Here, the deluxe version, came, and I have it on vinyl too. I'll do the Music to Be Murdered By deluxe version soon, but at the end of the day, that's it. Peace, over and out. This is the greatest hip-hop channel in the world. Vinyl, CDs, music, we get into it here. Thank you to all my supporters. I'm up to like fucking... I'm closing in. I think I'm at 860 right now. So I just want to shout out like a thank you to everybody and all for like rolling with me along this music journey and all. I have some serious plans for this channel. End of the day, Music to Be Murdered By, 8 out of 10. Peace, God bless, peace, peace, peace. Keep it real, peace. You thought I was gone there, didn't you? Anyway, yeah, no, I'm not messing anymore, right? So that's it. Check it out, Music to Be Murdered By. This is part 2 of part 2, 8 out of 10. I'm definitely going now. Peace.